Gems of Examsnet. Welcome to the question series of Examsnet. Hope this series of detailed explanation is helping you a lot and you're all set to crack your exams. Today we'll be solving SSC CHSL 26th May 2022 Shift 2 paper. You know, this paper is having about 100 questions. You are already aware of it. There are 4 sections in the paper, 25 questions from each. Maths, mental ability, English, GK. All right. So students, before moving further, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find all these question paper and many more entrance exam question papers, which you can study at your own pace. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let's start with the first question of the paper, which is English. Select the most appropriate antonym of the given word. The given word is variance and the options are convention, equal, harmony, or intellectual. See, to answer the question, let's understand the meaning of all the words one by one. First of all, we'll discuss the meaning of the word variance. It is a noun that means the quality of being different. There is a word convention. It means a way in which something is usually done. In which something is usually done. That means the next one is equal, which means having the same quantity or number, something having same quantity or same number or qualities, whatever. Next is the word harmony. It means a combination of parts. A combination of parts into a pleasingly whole. Then is the word intellectual. It means relating to the ability to understand, ability to understand things or think intelligently. So from the above meanings, we have to find out the antonym of the given word variance, which means that the quality of being different. The antonym for this is, of course, the harmony, which is meaning combination. Like it's the harmony is talking about a whole when you're pleasingly combining something into a whole, and variance is when we are talking about parts of it, right? So they are the antonyms of each other. Variance has harmony as its antonym. That is the opposite meaning word. So option C is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear with this. Next is question number 2. Select the most appropriate synonym, that is the same meaning word of the highlighted word. He is inclined to stay with the present organization. Options are struggled, mystified, motivated, or declined. See, again, to answer the question, you need to know the meaning of all the words. Then only you can answer it correctly. Inclined, he is inclined to stay with the present organization. Here, inclined is a verb that means to favorably, be favorably disposed towards something. Next is the word struggled. It means make forceful or violent efforts to get free of restrictions. Then is the word mystified. It means utterly bewilder or perplex someone. Then is motivated. That means make someone to show interest or to have interest. Interest for something. The next one is declined. It means politely refuse something. So you have to find out which word will replace the inclined word, which means to be disposed towards something. It is, of course, option C, motivated. So motivated, when you are making someone pursue, okay, you want to make someone pursue to do something. So it can be written as he is motivated to stay with the present organization. With the present organization. Option C is the correct answer to the question again. Next is question number 3. It says select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment. So here's the segment, that means have more than one word in the given sentence. What it can be: one should work hard than others to succeed. So this hard than can should be replaced by harder than, hardest that, harder to, or harder to. See, there's an error in the adjective usage of the underlined part of the sentence. This is a comparison. There is in the sentence there is a comparison happening in this between the work done by the individual and the work done by others. To make it correct, we need to substitute it with correct comparative degree of the word hard, which is of course harder. So harder is the correct comparative degree that should be used over here, because we are doing a comparison of the work between one and the other. So one should work harder. Then of course, than is there because it is making the comparison between the two different entities. So it should be one should work harder than others to succeed. So option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question. The option that expresses the given sentence in active voice. So this given sentence, Pygmalion, was written by G.B. Shaw. It is in passive voice. It has to be converted to the active voice. So there are 4 options given. You have to choose which option is the correct answer to the question. So let's start. First of all, the given question, the given sentence is in the passive voice. As per the question, we have to convert it into active voice. The structure of the given sentence is as follows. There's a subject plus was plus past participle plus by, then plus object is there. All right. So this is by, this is the object. So this sentence, like when it will be changed, first of all, object will become the subject, which was Pygmalion. This is subject over here and it will come at the place of object. They will interchange their positions. So here will be Pygmalion was written by G.B. Shaw. This is a sentence, right? So here the object is G.B. Shaw and this was your subject. Okay, so this subject will become the object in the active voice. So Pygmalion will be here and G.B. Shaw will come at the first place. Right? So this subject plus past participle, it will simply become subject plus past participle. So G.B. Shaw past participle in this case is written, so it will change into wrote to make the sentence correct. G.B. Shaw wrote Pygmalion. Option A is incorrect, B incorrect, C is incorrect because Pygmalion comes first. It has to become the object in the active voice. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, so I'm repeating this whole thing. This given sentence, it was in the passive voice, which has to be changed into the active voice. Subject and object both will interchange their positions in while changing from active to passive or passive to active voice. All right, by will be omitted because in in active voice we don't have this by thing. So it will be GB Shaw wrote. Pygmalion voice will also be omitted. I hope you're clear till here. Next is question number 5. It says the following sentence has been split in 4 segments. Identify the segment that contains the grammatical error. There is many ways to make a stranger feel welcome in the community. Yes, I think you have read it and you know already where the problem is. There is an error in the use of linking verb. There is many ways. It has to be because many ways, this is a plural phrase and singular linking verb violates a subject verb agreement. Here it should be there are many ways to make a stranger feel welcome in the community. So option B, there is many ways, is the segment of the sentence which contains an error. This is the correct answer to the question. So the correct one is there are, this is will be replaced by are. There are many ways to make a stranger feel welcome in the community. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 6. You have to select the incorrectly spelled word. Options are equine. First of all, yes, this is absolutely correct spelling of the equine. Let's discuss the meaning also. It means to make someone aware of or familiar with. Then next one is the word memorial. This memorial is absolutely no, sorry. These are the incorrect spellings. Memorial is the incorrect spelling of this word. What are the correct spellings of the memorial are memorial. Memorial is these are the correct spellings of the word memorial, which means a statue or a structure. A statue or a structure established to remind people of something or some person or event. Of some person or some event. Then the word guarantee, absolutely correct spellings. It means a formal assurance of formal assurance that given that certain conditions be fulfilled. Then is the word monotonous. It's of course correct. It means dull or repetitive, something like that, which is having no life to it. It's very boring. Right, we got our answer. The word memorial, the spellings were incorrect, and the correct spellings for memorial were memorial. Option B is the correct answer to our question. Let's move to the next question, number 7. Select the option that will improve the underlined part of the given sentence. Robin has less marbles than George. Options are enough marbles, lower marbles, few marbles, or fewer marbles. In this sentence, there is some error in the adjective usage of the underlined word. Less marbles. Less is an adjective quantity used in uncountable nouns. For example, we say less sugar or something like less time, etc. But marbles over here, it's a countable noun. In such a case, we need to use the adjective few, which is used with nouns for countable objects and concepts. Since a comparison between two entities is happening over here, so we will use fewer. So the correct one will be Robin has fewer marbles than George. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 8. In the following passage, some words have been deleted. Read the passage carefully and select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. So there is a whole paragraph. There are 3 blanks to the paragraph. You have to find out option, not 3, I think 4. Yeah. There are 4 blanks. There are 4 blanks in the paragraph, and you have to find out A, B, C, D. Which set of words will fill in the blanks? Is it A or B or C or D? So let's start with the very first one. There, from the given incomplete passage, first of all, let's read it. The minute you start dash and tolerating, it becomes a new norm and the slide begins. And therefore, we must constantly dash to give our best and be recognized, not simply aim to do just enough to dash that we don't get found out. See, from the given incomplete passage, we can infer that the beginning part of the sentence is talking about how if we start tolerating something negative, it becomes a new norm. Thus, the second blank will have a word which implies a negative trait over here. From the given options, let's check into the meanings of each and every second word. So, here it is. First of all, excellence. The quality excellence, if I'm talking about, see, the minute you dash some you start dash and tolerating, so here is something, a negative word will be there. So excellence, what do you mean by it? Excellence is quality of being extremely good, quality of being extremely good, which is a positive thing, right? Of course, then this is not going to I mean, this is not our concern. This is not the right sentence, a word to be filled in over here. Then let's try the second one over here. That is mediocrity. Mediocrity means the quality or state of being mediocre. I'm talking about this one. Quality of being mediocre. That's an average thing, right? Then the third one, that is transcendence. It means existence or experience beyond normal or physical level. Okay, so let's discuss the meaning of this one also. Distinction, it means a difference or a contrast between, similar things or people. From the above table, it is very much clear that only mediocrity, this word is a word that implies a negative trait, and it falls in the option 2. So I think this is the one we got our answer. The minute we start compromising and tolerating mediocrity, it becomes the new norm and slide begins, and therefore we must constantly strive to get our best and be recognized, not simply aim to do just enough. Ensure enough to ensure that we don't get found out. Let's write down. The minute you start compromising and tolerating mediocrity, it becomes a new norm and the slide begins. Therefore, we must constantly strive to give our best and be recognized, not simply aim to do just enough to ensure that we don't get found out. So option B is the correct answer to our question. I hope you're clear with this. The whole approach was that we found out the word which is having a negative impact in the second blank, right? Then let's move to the next question. That is question number 9. Question number 9 says, select the correct synonym for the given options to fill in the blank. Which dash does the minister take to reach the assembly? Riot, rot, route, or route? Yes, you know this answer. See, let's understand the meaning of all the words. First of all, riot means a violent disturbance of peace by crowd. Then is a word rot. It means decay by the action of, like an apple is rotting. Decay by the action of bacteria or fungi or something. Bacteria, fungi. Then is root. You know, of course, the root, the part of the plant, which is the part of the plant which fixes it to the soil. Then is a word route. It's a way or course in getting somewhere, in getting to a destination. The given sentence implies that a question is being asked about the road taken by the minister to reach the assembly. So, of course, it will be route. Which route does the minister take to reach the assembly? Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear with this. Next is question number 10. Select the sentence which has no spelling mistake. Gupta Empire posed a competi- competition on to the invaders in ancient India. Okay, if I'm reading this, this is having uh, of course this competition. This is not any word. This is an incorrectly one. So over here, the correct one will be the correct spellings of this competition. Gupta Empire posed a competition. The word is competition. This is an incorrect spellings. Let's read the second one. Nita represented global school in the state level debate competition. No spellings are wrong. All the spellings are absolutely correct in the second sentence. Let's read the third one. There is high market competition due to the advent of online shopping. Again, the word competition is incorrectly spelled. Competition is correct. These are the correct spellings of the word competition. The cooking competition, again, competition spellings are incorrect. So these are the correct spellings. That means option B is clearly our answer because this is the only sentence which has no grammatical errors. Question number 11, select the option that can be used as one word substitute for the given group of words. That is, one who is well versed with the knowledge of plants. Is that called a florist, gardener, vegetarian, or botanist? Well, let's look at the meaning of all the words. First is florist. Florist is a person who sells and arranges, person who sells and arranges cut flowers. Then is the word gardener. He's a person who tends and cultivates a garden as a pastime or for a living, maybe. Then is vegetarian. Vegetarian is a person who eats only plant-based diet. A person who only eats plant-based diet. Botanist, an expert in study of plants. That person is called a botanist. So from the given meanings, you have to find out the one word for one who is well versed with the knowledge of the plants. It's no one else than a botanist. Option D is the correct answer to our question because botanist is an expert who has dedicated his whole education to the study of plants. I hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 12. Select the incorrectly spelled word. Is it opportunity? Well, this is absolutely correct spelling of opportunity. What do you mean by it? A time or a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. A set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. Then is the word warrant. Again, very much correct spellings. No spelling mistakes are there. Warrant is a document, is a legal document. And it's a legal document of government or any official authorizing the police against some crime. Authorizing police against a person in crime. Then is the next word, which is conversation. Again, correct spellings for the word conversation. It means just a talk, informal talk, or maybe formal talk also. So basically, it's an informal talk, maybe between the friends or between some colleagues, whatever. Okay, the next word itself is colleague, and the spellings of the word colleague are incorrect. The correct spellings of the word colleague are Colleague. So here E and A, the placement of these two alphabets is incorrect. These are the correct spellings for the word colleague, and it means a person who works with you in the same office, a person who works with you. That's called a colleague. So option D is the correct answer to the question. This is the incorrectly spelled word. Let's move to the next question, number 13. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Win laurels. It means to great honor, to be decisive, to change, or to punish. Well, I know you know the answer to the question. The correct answer is to gain honor. Win laurels is an idiom that means to obtain achievements or honors. For example, Anand is a very hardworking boy. He is sure to win laurels in life. So, to gain honor is the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Option A is the correct answer to the given question. Let's move to the next question, number 14. Select the most appropriate meaning of the highlighted idiom. Let's read it. The youth involved in the accident escaped by the skin of his teeth. Options are barely managed to escape, very arrogant, always taking calculated decisions, deficiency of funds. The correct answer to this, the youth involved in the accident escaped by the skin of the teeth. There, by the skin of your teeth. This is an idiom which means to just barely or very narrowly manage to do something. Right? For example, he won, but only by the skin of his teeth. So, barely managed to escape. Option A is the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom, and this is our answer. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 15. Select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. If there is no need to substitute, then you can mark no substitution required. All right. So let's say the teacher said the sun rises in the east every day. So what do you think is the underlined segment? Which of these options A, B, C, D can replace the underlined segment? Is it the sun will rise in the east, the sun rises in the east, the sun rises at the east, or there is no substitution required at all? See, if I'm reading the sentence, the teacher said the sun rises in the east every day. There is definitely an error in the verb. The segment incorrectly says the word raise. Raise is a transitive verb that is it must have a direct object. If you raise something, it means that you elevate it, you move it up or lift it to a higher level, right? So here it will be the sun. The teacher said the sun rises in the east every day. So raise something should be replaced by rises over here. In the given sentence, raise does not have the direct object, so it will be replaced by rises. Option B falls to be the correct answer to the question. The teacher said the sun rises in the east every day. So this is your correct answer. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 16. You have to again find out the incorrectly spelled word. Options are equine. This is absolutely correct. What do you mean by the word equine? It means relating to it. This word is relating to or affecting horses or other members of the horse family of the horse family. Then is the word equilateral. The spellings are again very much correct. Equilateral is correctly spelled word. It means having, it's a mathematical term actually, or in other words, you can say it's any figure which is having all equal sides. Then is the word equilibrium. These are the incorrect spellings for the word equilibrium. What are the correct spellings for the equilibrium? It's EQUILIBRIUM. Equilibrium means a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced. State in which opposing forces are balanced. The next word is equanimity. Again, very much clear, correct spellings to this word. It means calmness, composure, especially in a difficult situation. In a difficult situation. So option C is the correct answer. This is the word which is incorrectly spelled. I hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 17. Again, you have to find out the incorrectly spelled word. The very first one, encouragement. Yes, this is wrong. The spellings are wrong for the word encouragement. What are the correct spellings? It's ENCOURAGEMENT. These are the correct spellings for the word encouragement. It means giving someone support or appraisal or confidence, or in any word, boosting up its morale. Next is achievement word. Absolutely correct spellings to the word. So it means a thing that is done successfully with effort. A thing that is done successfully. Then is the word advertisement. It means a public announcement. A public announcement regarding any product or service or event, right? There is a word environment. Correct spelling for the word environment. It means our surroundings. Maybe surroundings like of everybody, like us, animals, plants, or whatever the environment we are talking about. See, you have to find out the incorrectly spelled word, and that is option A, encouragement. That is the incorrectly spelled word. Let's move towards the next question, number 18. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Ramu went with his friends on a trip to dash new paths. Determine, deploy, invent, or explore. Let's look into the meaning of all the words so that we can find out which is the correct fit into the blank. Very first one, determine. What do you mean by determine? It means to cause something to occur in a particular way or in a particular nature. Cause something to occur in a particular way or have a particular nature. Then as a deploy, it means move into a particular position for military action. Then is a word invent. It means create or design something. And the last word, explore. It means to travel through different places, different places. So the given sentence implies that the subject Ramu was traveling with his friends to find and tour new paths. From the given meaning of all the words, it's clear that explore is the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Ramu went with his friends on a trip to explore new paths. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 19, select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment of the given sentence. I was carried by our rapturous song. What carried should be replaced by? Carried off, carried away, carried off, or carried to. See, looking at the reading at the sentence, I was carried by the rapturous song. It should be replaced by. There's an error in the verb usage over here, which is carried. Based on the given options, we need to replace the verb carried with the appropriate phrasal verb. Let us look at the meaning of all the options that are given. Carried off, the very first one. It means to succeed in doing, to succeed in doing or achieving something difficult. Achieving something difficult. Then is the word carried away. It means to arouse to a high and often excessive degree of emotion. Then is the word carried off. It means to take or bear from one place to another. Then is the word carried to. It means support and move from one place to another. From one place to another. From the above meanings, it's clear that carried away is the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment of the given sentence. So it should be I was carried away by her rapturous song. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 20. Identify the option that arranges the given parts in the correct order to form a meaningful and coherent passage. A, non-verbal communication is a means. B, that is possible by using visual clues. C, by which you are able to communicate without speaking. Or D, such as facial expressions, eye contact, postures, gestures, etc. So, first of all, this whole given sentence is has some parajumbled parts. We can make out that the sentence is related to a non-verbal communication over here. The sentence should start with part A, which introduces the topic. It says non-verbal communication is a means. So this is the first one. A, non-verbal communication is a mean. It should be followed by C, by which we are able to communicate without speaking, right? Because C part, it is mentioning what this form of communication means. So A will be followed by C, which will be followed by B, which points out how to communicate without speaking through visual clues. So it says non-verbal communication is a means by which you are able to communicate without speaking. That is possible by using visual clues. Of course, then the last one will be D. Which visual clues it's talking about? Facial expressions, eye contact, postures, gestures, etc. So I hope you're clear. This is the correct sequence of all the parts to make a proper paragraph. Let's read the whole paragraph. Non-verbal communication is a means by which you are able to communicate without speaking. This is possible by using visual clues such as facial expressions, eye contact, postures, gestures, etc. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 21. All right, so question number 21, this is going to have now 5 blanks. There's a whole paragraph which is having 5 blanks, and you are having 5 questions for these 5 blanks. Each question is for each blank, like 21 blank 1, 22 blank 2, 23 blank 3, and so on. So I hope you got the idea. Now let's start with reading the passage and we will be filling in all the blanks by reading the options. Let's start with the first one. The tree plantation is the dash of transplanting saplings or seeds to maximize the amount of greenery and focus on promoting dash. See, tree plantation is the aspect of transplanting saplings, process of transplanting saplings, tool of transplanting saplings, or mechanism of transplanting saplings. To answer the question, let's discuss the meaning of all the words. First word, aspect. It means a particular part or feature of something. Then is the word process. It's a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Then is the word tool. It's a device to implement, especially one held in the hand, used to carry out a particular function. That is word mechanism. It's a system of parts working together in a machine. Together in a machine or a piece of machinery simply. From the line with the blank, we can infer that the blank one over here. From the line in the blank, we can infer that the blank one needs a word that would describe the procedure of tree plantation. The process is the most appropriate word to fill in over here. Tree plantation is the process of transplanting saplings or seeds to maximize the amount of greenery and focus on promoting dash. So option B is the correct answer in this question, number 21. Hope you are clear with this. Next is question number 22. So it says the tree plantation is the process of transplanting saplings or seeds to maximize the amount of greenery and focus on promoting vegetation, afforestation, land reservation, or deforestation. Again, we should be aware of the meaning of the word. So first thing to do, let's discuss the meanings. First word, plantation. Plants collectively, especially those that are found in a particular area, found in a particular area. Then is the word afforestation. It's a process where new forests are planted across land without trees. Process where new forests are planted across land without trees. Land reservation. It's a tract of land set aside by the government for use of one or more people. Then is deforestation, action of clearing a wide area of trees. Action of clearing a wide area of trees. So reading this, What do you think is the correct one to fill in the blank? The tree plantation is the process of transplanting saplings or seeds to maximize the amount of greenery and focus on promoting afforestation, right? And afforestation is the most appropriate word to fill in the blank. We can infer that blank too needs a word that would describe the process of creating new forests. So here we are. Option B is the correct answer for this blank. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 23. That means you have to fill in the third blank now. Planting trees can be very rewarding and fruitful dash. So options are plan, labor, order, or endeavor. See, what do you mean by plan? Plan means a detailed proposal, a detailed proposal for doing something. Then is the word labor. It means work, like it simply means work or people who do a lot of, just a minute. Okay, people who do lots of physical work. Then is the word order. Order means arrangement or disposition of people or things in relation to each other according to a particular sequence or method. Or you simply can say it a particular sequence in very simple language. Then is the word endeavor. It means earnest or prolonged efforts. From the line in the blank, which says planting trees can be very rewarding and fruitful and dash, we can infer that blank tree needs a word that would describe the effort of planting trees, that which is rewarding, which is, of course, the word endeavor. So here will be the correct fill as ENDEAVOUR as a correct fill in the blank. So option D is the correct answer to this question. Next is question number 24. So now you have to fill in this fourth blank simply. Not only is it dash beneficial for this planet, but it also contributes to help create an environmental friendly place to live. Options are ecologically, physically, sociologically, or economically. The word ecologically, it means in a way. Let's see this. Yeah. Ecologically, it means in a way. Yeah. In a way that concerns relation of living organisms with each other and their surroundings. Then is the word physically, it means in a manner relating to the body, in a manner relating to the body, that's physically, not mentally. Then is the word socially, it means in a way that relates to society, in a way that relates to society or an organization itself. Then is the word economically, it means in a way that relates to economics or finance. That relates to finance or economics. They are the same meaning words. Okay, so from the line given in the blank over here, blank 4, it says not only it is dash beneficial for this planet, but it also contributes to helping create an environmentally friendly place to live. From the line which is given in the blank, we can infer that blank 4 needs a word that would refer to the natural benefit of the tree plantation. So A option is the correct fit into this, and you can say ecologically is the correct word to be filled in this blank. Not only it is ecologically beneficial for this planet, but it also contributes to helping create an environmentally friendly place to live, as trees help reduce pollutant. 5. So this 5 is the next blank. Talking about this one is this option A is the correct answer for the blank number 4. Let's move to the last question of English for this paper. That is blank number 5. You have to fill in. Select the most appropriate option to fill in blank 5, which we already read, and it says, but it also contributes to helping create an environmentally friendly place to live, as trees help reduce pollutant dash problem, concentration, method, or calculation. I know, like you people know the meaning of all the words. These are pretty simple words. Still, let's discuss the meaning of them. Problem, it's a situation that is creating some harm. Then is the word concentration. It's a relative amount of a particular substance contained in a solution or a mixture. Method is a particular procedure to do something. Particular procedure to do something. Then last word is the calculation. This is a set of mathematical steps. Mathematical steps to solve a problem. So from the given line in the blank, we infer that blank 5 needs a word that could describe the presence of pollutants in the environment. Option B seems to be the correct appropriate word to fill in over here. It says not only is it ecologically beneficial for this planet, but it also contributes to helping create an environmentally friendly place to live, as tree help reduce pollutant concentration. So the amount of pollutant concentration in the air decreasing. So concentration is the most appropriate word to fill in this blank. So it says tree plantation is the, let's read the whole sentence, paragraph once after filling in all the blanks. Tree plantation is the process of planting saplings or seeds to maximize the amount of greenery and focus on promoting afforestation. Planting trees can be a very rewarding and fruitful endeavor. Not only is it ecologically beneficial for this planet, but it also contributes to helping create an environmentally friendly place to live, as trees help reduce pollutants concentration. So I hope you're clear with this. To this question, you have option B as your answer, and this finishes your English section for the paper. I hope you are thorough with all the English questions, and if you want to practice all these questions and many more entrance exam question papers, then please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Right. So let's move towards the next set of questions. Question number 26. Here we are going to start with the mental ability questions now. Let's read the first one. Which of the following numbers will replace the question mark in the given series? So this is the given series 17, 20, 60, 64, 256. Oh, we have a sudden jump over here. 261, again a sudden jump over here, that is 1305, and then a question mark. We have to find out which number will come at the place of the question mark. Now, let's see the pattern. First of all, it's 17, 20, 60, 64, 256, 261, 1305, and a question mark. To move from 17 to 20, you have to add a 3, 20 to 60, a multiplication with the 3. Here you have to add a 4 from 64 to 256. You have to multiply a 4. So 256 to 261, you have to add a 5. 261 to 1305, you have to multiply it with 5. Yes, now what should we do over here? Yes, absolutely correct. No doubts, we are going to add a 6 over here. 1305 plus 6 will give you 1311. So option D is the correct answer to our question. 1311 will come at the place of the question mark. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 27. Select the option that represents the correct order of the given words as they would appear in the English dictionary. So here it is: beginner, beheld, beggar, believe, behind. So these are the 5 words. Seeing the English dictionary, you are of course aware that there's an alphabetical order which has to be followed. Like A will be followed by B, then C, then D, then E, and so on till Z. So reading all the words, B is common in all, then E is common in all. I'm leaving them. Then the very first next letter over here is G. Here is H, G, L, and H again. Right? So according to the English dictionary, which alphabet comes first? G, H, or L? Yes, G comes first. But I have 2 words with G. First is number 1 and then is number 3. So next alphabet after G in this one is I, and in this is G only. Right. G comes before I in the alphabetical list. So we have the first word as number 3, beggar, which will be followed by number 1, beginner. Right? So 3 will be followed by 1, which in turn will be followed by the next one will be C. I'm having 2H. Now we are done with this. Now we are done with this. Now I'm having a H over here. Now I'm having a H over here and an L over here. Right? So H, this is followed by E. Here H is followed by I. Of course, E comes first, then I. That means next in the line is number 2 word, that's beheld. Then is the number 5 word, which is behind. Then we are left with a lone of word 4, that is believe. So 3, 1, 2, 5, 4. This is the correct sequence of the words that come in the English dictionary. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question. Then question number 28. 7 friends, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Each has a different age. P is older than U and R. R is older than U. Q is older than S but younger than T. T is not oldest of all. You have to find out the age of how many persons is between the ages of Q and R. So we'll move one by one in the whole thing which is given to you. First thing, let's pick up 2 things. It is given P is older than U and R. P is older than U and R. So that means P is here, like P is older than U and R. Also, there is one more thing given, R is older than U. So that means here it is, P is older than R, R is older than U. Next thing it is given to us, Q is older than S, but younger than T. So here it is, Q is older than S, but just a minute. Yeah, Q is older than S, but Q is younger than T. So that means T will come over here. T is older than Q. Correct. Also, it is given that T is not the oldest among all. So that means we have V left with us. That means where will V come? We will definitely come over here. So V is the oldest of all, V, T, Q, S. On combining all of these ones which are given, so we have this V is the oldest one, followed by T, followed by Q, followed by S, followed by P, then followed by R and U. So this is the correct sequence. The question was how many persons are between the ages of Q and R. How many are there? So here is Q, and here is R. There are two people between them. So option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question. Okay, yeah, let's move to question number 29 now. In a certain code language, read the code is coded as 1823, decode the code is coded as 423, code is easy is coded as 395. How will make one code be coded in the same language? See, first of all, we'll write all the codes. First is read the code. It is coded as 18, 20, and 3. The next one is decode the code. It is coded as 4, 20, and 3. Next is code is easy. It is coded as 3, 9, and 5. So first things, see in both the cases, you have the code in very first two sentences. So see over here, code is here. If I'm looking at this one, and code is here. In the first and the third sentence, code is common in both of them. And according to that, 3 is common in both of them. So that means what is the code for code is 13. Sorry, not 13, it's 3. Right? The next one. See, over here we have read the code and decode the code, first two sentences. The is common. Again, we already know that code means 3. So one thing more which is common in the first and second sentence is this 20. So that means 20 is the code for the. Right? Hope you are clear with this. So we got for code, we have to find out for make and one. Right? So make and one, there is no make over here. How we are going to do this is, see, we have to find out the word for, first of all, code means 3. We don't have this thing make and one. This is not present in any of these. But yes, if we look at the options, let's try some other way, because we don't have make and one, so that we can't know the code of these two. See, in option A, there is no 3 available. Option B, there is no 3 available. Option C has 3 to it, but option D also has no 3 available. So the only possibility that lies is option C. Option C is the correct answer to our question, because we have the code 3 in this one. I hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question. Number 30. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at MN position. So this is the mirror and this is the position of the mirror. You have to find out these set of alphabets and numbers. How will it look like when they are having the mirror image? See, whenever we are dealing with the mirror images, always remember one thing, that mirror follow lateral inversion. What is the lateral inversion? Lateral inversion says left of object appears to be right of image. Also, right of object appears to be left of the image. This is a lateral inversion, right? For example, if you see your right hand in the mirror, it appears to be the left side. Same thing. So following the same rule, if you are having these set of alphabets and numbers, how will they look like when they are having the lateral inversion? So 9 will look something like this. This is followed by 3 in this, not in this way, 3. 3 will look like something this. Then you have F, then H, then 7, and R. So this is the lateral inversion, and this image matches with exactly with option C. Hence, this option C is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 31. Select the Venn diagram that best represents the relationship between the following classes: doctors, fathers, mothers. See, fathers and mothers both can be doctors, correct? So it can be like something we can draw it. This is a universal case, universal class. So here are the doctors. right? Some doctors can be fathers and some doctors can be mothers. Fathers and mothers can both be doctors, so father and mother both have a common factor, which is this Venn diagram. Hence, this is the correct representation of the given set of classes: doctors, fathers, mothers. Option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 32. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to replace the asterisk sign and balance the given equation. Okay, so this is the equation: 78 asterisk 43 asterisk 2 asterisk 56 asterisk 27 and asterisk 4. You have to find out A, B, C, D, which option shall be filled in this blank, this given expression to get the correct fit, correct, to give you a correct mathematical expression or equation. Let's try all the options one by one. Going for the very first one, you have to remember only one thing, that this question will follow the BODMAS rule that says brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. This is the order of the in which the operators will be solved in a given mathematical expression or equation. Okay, so filling the very first set of operators, the first equation becomes 78 plus 43 is equal to 2 plus 56 multiplied by 27 minus 4. According to the BODMAS, first thing to solve is division, but there is no division, there is a multiplication instead. 56 multiplied by 27 gives you 78 plus 43 should be equal to 2 plus 1, 5. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, 2 plus 1512 minus 4. This gives you 121 is equal to 1514 minus 4. So, of course, 121, this is not equal to 1510, So, LHS and RHS are not equal. So, this is the incorrect option. Let's move with option B. So, after filling in all the operators, option B, this equation becomes 78 minus 43 divided by 2 is equal to 56 plus 27 multiplied by 4. First thing to do, division of these two numbers, 43 and 2. So this makes the whole expression as 48 minus 21.5 is equal to 56. 27 multiplied by 4 gives you 108, because this is on the RHS. We will solve it separately this side. So 78 minus 21.5, this gives you 56.5. This is equal to, this should be actually equal to 164, which is not true. So option B is also the incorrect one. Let's move with option C. So option C, after filling in all the operators, it becomes 78 minus 43 into 2 is equal to 56 plus 27 into 4. First thing to solve, 27 multiplied by 4, and over here 43 multiplied by 2, 78 minus 86 is equal to 56 plus 108. So 78 minus 86 gives you minus 8. This is of course not equal to 164. So here LHS is not equal to RHS. Option C is also incorrect. Option D, let's fill in all the operators which are mentioned in option D. It becomes 78. Just a minute. Okay. So 78 plus 43 multiplied by 2 minus 56 should give you 27 multiplied by 4. So here on the LHS and the RHS, we have two multiplication terms. So let's do the multiplication. 78 plus 43, 2s are 86 minus 56, 27, 4s is 108. This makes 164 minus 56 should be equal to 108, which is true. Actually, 108 is equal to 108. LHS and RHS, they are equal. So that means we have our answer. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 33. You have a similar type of question. Let's do it because this is exactly the same type of question that we have done. Again, we'll be doing the same thing. We'll be following the BODMAS rule and we will put in all the options A, B, C, D one by one to get the correct answer. Let's go with the first one. So it is 230 multiplied by 1 divided by 5 plus 16 minus 41 should be equal to 21. Right? 1 divided by 5 gives you 0.2 plus 16 minus 41 should be equal to 21. Next, we'll go with the multiplication of 230 and 0.2, which gives you 46 plus 16 minus 41 should give you 21. 62 minus 41 should give you 21. So this is 21 is equal to 21, which is true. LHS and RHS are equal. So option A is the correct answer to our question. Let's fill in other blanks also. B, C, D. So here is the B1, which says 230 plus 1 divided by 5 multiplied by 16 minus 41 should be equal to 21. So let's multiply 1 and let's divide 1 with 5. So you have 235 plus 0.2 multiplied by 16 minus 41 should be equal to 21. Then a multiplication of product of 0.2 and 16. It gives you 3.2 minus 41 should give you 21. Addition of them 233.2 minus 41 should give you 21. That is 233.2. This is minus 41. Okay, fine. This gives me somewhere around 0.2291. 192.2. This is of course not equal to 21. So LHS and RHS are not equal. So this is not the correct option. Let's go with the C option. Let's fill in all the operators which are mentioned over here. So it becomes 230 minus 1 plus 5 divided by 16 multiplied by 41 should give you 21. Right? 5 divided by 16, 230 minus 1 plus 0.3125 multiplied by 41 should give you 21. So next thing is 3125 multiplied by 41. This gives you 230 minus 1 plus 12.8 should give you 21. Next, solving all of this 230 and all these things, like you get 216.2. This is of course not equal to 21. LHS is not equal to RHS. So option C is the incorrect option as well. Let's go with the D1 now. So option D, let's fill. This becomes 230 divided by 5 plus, divided by 1 plus 5 minus 16 multiplied by 41 should give you 21. So division, it gives you 230 plus 5 minus 16 into 41 should give you 21. Next is multiplication of 16 and 41. 230 plus 5 minus 656 should give you 21, which is 235 minus 656 should give you 21, minus 421. This should give you 21, but this is not true. LHS is not equal to RHS. So this is the incorrect option as well. Actually, we already got our answer. Option A was correct. B, we checked. C, D. These all are incorrect and option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Next is question number 34. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at MN position as shown. We already discussed about it, right? We talked about it that in mirror, we have a lateral inversion. That is the left and right of an object interchange their positions. So here's the mirror MN, BSG37N. This is the set of alphabets and letters. Let's see. See, when you're having this 9, after you see this is laterally inverted, how will it look like? It will look something like this, right? And then you have a 7, which looks something like this, a 3, and then a G, S, and D, right? So this matches with option C exactly, and this is our answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 35. Again, we are having the same type of problem. You have to find out the correct combination of mathematical signs to replace the asterisk sign and balance the given equation. We have no other option than we will fill all the 4 options one by one in the given equation to find out the correct one. Let's go with the first one. So after filling in all the operators which are given over here, it becomes 41 minus 4 multiplied by 39 plus 73 should be equal to 25 divided by 4 plus 30. Right? So let's go. This on multiplication gives 41 minus 4 into 39, which gives you 156 plus 73. 25 divided by 4 gives you 6.25 plus 30. So 41 minus 156 plus 73, this gives you 41 minus 229 should be equal to 36.25, which gives you minus 188. Of course, this is not equal to 36.5, so option A is incorrect. Let's fill with option B. After filling in the operators, you have 41 multiplied by 4 plus 39 minus 73 should be equal to 25 multiplied by 4 plus 30. So let's go with the multiplication. You have 164 plus 39 minus 73 should be equal to 100 plus 30. So 164 plus 39, this gives you 203 minus 73, this gives you 130. This actually should give you 130. Right? 203 minus 73, this gives you 130, which is equal to 130. Here LHS and RHS are equal, so option B seems to be the correct answer. But still, let's check other options as well. Let's check option C. 41 divided by 4 plus 39 should be equal to 30. 73 multiplied by 25 minus 4 plus 30. Division of 41 with 4, this gives you 10.5 plus 39. Multiplication of 73 with 25, this gives you 1825 minus 4 plus 30. Then adding both of them, you get 10.5 plus 39, it gives you 40.25, should be equal to 1825 minus 30. So it will be 26. Right? So this will give you 40.25. This should be equal to 1799. They are of course not equal. LHS is not equal to RHS. Option C is also incorrect. Let's move with the D option. Let's check. It becomes 41 minus 4 should be equal to 39 plus 73 multiplied by 25 minus 4 into 30. So this makes 41 minus 4, this is equal to 37, this is equal to 39. 73 multiplied by 25, this gives you 1825. 4 multiplied by 30 gives you minus 120. So 37 should be equal to 1864 minus 120. 37. This will give you 447. The 37, of course, this is not equal to 1744. So option D is also incorrect. That means we have option B was the correct one. C, D again incorrect. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 36. The second number in the given number pairs is obtained by performing certain mathematical operations on the first number. The same mathematical operations are followed in all the number pairs except one. Find the odd pair. So there are 4 pairs which are given to you. You have to find out the logic in all the pairs and see which of these 4 pairs does not seem to follow the logic. Right? Let's go. Let's start with the first one. So here we have 4 and 48. Let's see. So 4 cube, if I'm taking the first number, 4. So 4 cube minus 4 square, which is equal to 64 minus 16, that is equal to 48. Okay, let's go with the second one also. 6 cube minus 6 square. 6 cube minus 6 square. 6 cube is equal to 216. Square is 36. A difference between the two gives you 180. So they follow the same logic. Let's try the third one. 8 cube minus 8 square. 8 cube, that is 8 into 8 into 8. That's 512. Minus 64. It gives you 448. Correct logic. Then is 9 cube minus 9 square. What is 9 cube equal to? It's 729 minus 9 square is 81, which gives you 648. Right. So here 639 and 648, they are not the same ones. So this is the odd one out. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 37. Select the option that represents the letters that when placed from left to right in the blanks will complete the letter series. So you have to find out A, B, C, D, which shall I put in this set of blanks. Okay. So let's fill in the first one. So after filling in the first option in the given set of alphabets, it becomes I, P, N, I, E, X, E, N, I, E, Y, P, N, W, E, Z, P, P, I, N. So no pattern. I can't see any pattern over here. Let's try out the second one. Then it becomes N, P, N, I, E, X, I, N, I, E, Y, P, N, E, E, Z, P, W, I, P. I can't see any pattern in this one as well. Let's try with the third one. It is W, P, N, I, E, X, P, N, I, E, Y, P, N, I, E, Z, P, N, I, E. This is the correct one. See, we are having a logic. P, N, I, E. This is common in all the four, right? And then we have a W, X, Y, and Z. So yes, a pattern is being formed over here. Let's check out with the last option as well. E, P, N, I, E, X, W, N, E. Then you have, wait, this is E, P, N, I, E, X, W, N, I, E, Y, P, N, P, E, Z, P, N, I. No logic is being, no pattern, no logic is seen here as well. So we have only option C as the correct answer because this is making a valid pattern. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 38. Select the option that is related to the fifth term in the same way the second is related to the first term and the fourth term is related to the third term. So there is a particular relationship between the first two terms and the fourth and the third and the fourth terms. The same relationship exists between these two terms as well. You have to find out what will come at the place of the question mark. Right. So the very first word set of words is browser. BROWSER. And its corresponding code is SERWBRO. If you look at this one, first of all, W has not changed its place, right? B has shifted here. R has shifted here. O has shifted here. Similarly, S, let's make it again. S has shifted here. E has shifted here. and R has shifted here. So you see, the central letter, it is constant, it's retaining its position. Whereas the first three letters have come to the last three, and the last three letters in the word browser have come to be the first three. Let's check out if the same pattern is followed in the second set of letters as well. So it is capture, CAPTURE, again a 7-lettered word. So it is converted into URETCAP. T has retained its position and C has moved over here. A has moved here and P has moved here. Similarly, U has moved here, R has moved here, and E has moved here. So yes, we are on the right track. That means absolutely correct. This is the logic, and let's find out what will the code for the desktop now. So here is the word desktop. DESKTOP. The central letter K will retain its position, and where will the rest of the letters move? You know this. D will come here, E will come here, S will come here. Similarly, T will come here, O will come here, and P will come here. So it will be the set of letters will be now TOPKKDES. Right? Let's check it with the options. Option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 39. It says, select the correct combination of mathematical signs to replace the asterisk sign and balance the given equation. So we have so many number of questions. Like this is the fourth question itself in the same paper with the same concept. So you have to be very fast in your calculations because this question is a little time consuming, right? The moment you get a right answer, I recommend you to please stop over there. Don't try all other options because you are already short of time. Okay, here in videos we'll be solving all the 4 options so that you can be like to give you more practice and more insight. Okay, fine, we are doing the right thing. Okay, but in the papers, if you have so many questions, do make it fast because there are 4 options. It will be equivalent to solving 4 questions then, right? Okay, anyways, let's start with this question. We'll select option A and fill in all the operators which are given over here. Let's see what the equation comes out to be. It comes out to be 93 minus 65 plus 3 multiplied by 56 divided by 14 should be equal to, okay, this is not working. Okay, divided by 14, this should be equal to 40. According to the board mass, the first thing to do is the division. So 93 minus 65 plus 3 multiplied by 4. 56 divided by 14 gives you 4. This should be equal to 40. Next is the multiplication. 93 minus 65 plus 12 should be equal to 40, which gives you 93 plus 12. It's 105 minus 65 should be equal to 40. 40 is equal to 40. Here LHS is equal to RHS. So that means option A is the correct answer to our question, right? We got our answer, but still we'll check with all the rest options. Option B, let's fill in this operator set of operators in option B to get 93 multiplied by 65 plus 3 minus 56 divided by 14 should be equal to 40. Here's a division between the two. So 93 multiplied by 60 plus 3 minus 4 should be equal to 40. 93 multiplied by 65 gives you 6045 plus 3 minus 4 should be equal to 40. This gives you 6044 should be equal to 40. Of course, this is not equal to 40. So option B is also incorrect. Let's check with option C now. Option C, after filling in the operators, you get 93 plus 65 minus 3 divided by 56 multiplied by 14 should be equal to 40. So a division of 3 and 56 gives you 93 plus 65 minus 0.053 multiplied by 14 should be equal to 40. Then a multiplication of the two, 93 plus 65 minus 0.75 should be equal to 40. On solving this whole, you get 157.25. Of course, this is not equal to 40, so option C is also the incorrect one. Let's do the last one. Option D. Let's fill in the option D, then you will get 93 plus 65 minus 3 into 56 divided by 14 should be equal to 40. So you have 93 plus 65 minus 3 multiplied by 4 should be equal to 40. 93 plus 65 minus 12 should be equal to 40, which gives you okay, fine. This gives you, after adding all of them, you'll get 148 should be equal to 40, which is of course not true. So option D is also the incorrect one. You have B, C, and D as the incorrect answers. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 40. The second number in the given number pairs is obtained by performing certain mathematical operations on the first number. The same operations are followed on all the numbers pairs except the one you have to find out the odd number out. See, this is the same type of question that we have earlier done, right? So let's find out the logic. The logic over here is first term. Okay, let's write down. Plus 1 whole multiplied by 5 gives you the second term. Okay, so the first term in this case is 6 plus 1 whole multiplied by 5. That is equal to 7 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 35. This is not equal to 36. Let's check with the next one. So in the second case, 2 plus 1 multiplied by 5. So that is equal to 3 into 5, which is equal to 15. Yes, that's true. 3 plus 1 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 4 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 20. That's true as well. Then 5 plus 1 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 6 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 30. So this is also correct. Only the first one is the odd one out because you get the result as 35 instead of 36. So option A is the odd one out and is the answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then, question number 41. It says if I denotes division, J denotes multiplication, K denotes minus, L denotes plus, then what will come in place of question mark in the following equation? See, first of all, let's write down what symbols you have. You have I, J, K, L. I means division, J means multiplication, K means minus, L means plus. So now we solve the whole equation using the BODMAS rule. Let's substitute the values. After substituting the values, it becomes 42 plus 18 minus 7 multiplied by 4 plus 21 divided by 3 multiplied by 9 plus 22. This gives you the answer. So first thing to do is the division. Actually, not the division. We will solve the brackets first. So 42 plus 18 minus 28 plus 7 multiplied by 9 plus 22. This should give you your answer. Right. Next thing to solve is the multiplication and 7 and 3 of 7 and 3. 42 plus 18 minus 28 plus 63 plus 22. After adding all the numbers, see these two numbers and these two numbers, let's add them. You have 60 minus 28 plus 85. So this gives you 88. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. So this gives you a subtraction between the two, which is 32 plus 85, which is equal to 117. So this 117 is your answer. Let's check with the options. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 42. Select the option that represents the letters that sequentially placed from left to right in the blanks below will complete the letter series. So again, the same type of question. We have already done one such question before. You have to find out the pattern. Let's try with all the options one by one. So first one, it becomes, so pay attention towards the capital and the small letters now. W, A, L, A, W, A, L. Okay, it's W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, L, W, A, L, W, A. Okay, this is a bit confusing. I'll do it again because this has confused me as well. So let's try it again. So now the pattern, let's fill in. So pattern becomes W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, L, W, A, L, W, A, L, A, W, A, L. So I don't find any sequence in this one. If I'm looking at this very carefully, I don't find any sequence in this one. So no pattern is being followed. Let's try the second one. It becomes W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A. Then is L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, A, W, A, L. See in this one, in the second option, W, A, L, A, W, A, L. This one. This one. And this one. They are forming a sequence. They are forming a pattern. Right? So this one clearly seems to be my answer, but still, let's check the next ones also. So W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, A, W, W, L. No sequences followed in the second, in the third one also. So last we have L, A, L, A, W, A, L. So A, L, W, A, L, A. Wait, I'll redo this one. So this is L, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, A, W, A, L, W, A, L, A, W, A, L. No pattern is followed in this one also. So only the one which was having a pattern or sequence was option B. This is our correct answer. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 43. In this question, a paper is folded and cut down. How will it appear when unfolded? So this is the piece of the paper. This is first of all folded in the half, and then it is folded in the quarter, and then you make some changes in the piece of paper like this, right? So it is asked that when unfolded, how will the paper look like? Will it look like option A, B, C, D? Let's look at the paper very carefully. This is an enlarged image of it. So when you will unfold it, how will it look like? See, this square will come at the four places, right? Then you have a circle over here, which will appear at these places. You have a circle over here, which will appear here and here. Then a circle here and here and here, right? So this one seems to be the correct one. The similar, the smaller one, only the thing is this is the enlarged image and this is the smaller image. So this matches not with this one. The central positions is different. And even this one, not this one. The central positions of all the four, all the three, they are different. Yes, this is the correct match. This is exactly the one that we have already drawn in the question. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. let's move to the next question, number 44. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at XY position. You know very well, we talked about it previously also. This is the third question on your mirror image concept. So a lot of questions are being repeated, or the concepts are being repeated in this paper. Very good news for you, because if you are well aware of it, that only thing you need is practice. Okay, all right, fine. So when you have this set of alphabets and numbers, how will it look like after the lateral inversion? So it will look like something. This 5 will be inverted, and then you have a 3. Then you have a 1 over here, a T over here, a W, and a Z like this. Okay, so this is the image that will look like after the lateral inversion of these set of alphabets and numbers, and it matches again with option C. So this is the third question on lateral inversion, that is the mirror image, and all the three were having option C as their answers, right? Let's write it again. The pen was a bit stuck. So this is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 45, how many squares are there in the given figure? So this is the given figure. You have to find out how many squares are there. You definitely are going to have one or two such questions in the paper. And all you have to do is break down the problem, break down the whole figure into smaller figures. How? Let's see over here. See, this one, just look at this one. This is the smaller square, right? Considering this one smaller square, you have this as number 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So these are the 13 squares that you have over here. Next, this is the bigger one, 14. This is the 15 one, right? And then you have, this is 16th, and similarly, this one is going to be the 17th. Right, and the central one, the 18th. So if you look at all this, the figure very carefully, you will definitely find out that there are actually 18 squares in this given figure, right? So option B is your correct answer. You can pause the video and look at all the given squares carefully, right? Let's move to the next question then. Question number 46. A paper is folded and cut as shown below. So this paper, first of all, it was folded slantingly, and then again it's made a fold in this way, and then you make certain cuts like this. After you unfold this paper, how will it look like? So just see. When you will unfold this paper, first of all, there's a circle over here. Let's try to make something similar right over here. Right. So a circle over here, you will have a circle over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here. Right. So this figure matches exactly with C option. So option C is the correct answer to our question. Right. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 47. Select the option that is related to the fifth term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term. So these two terms and these two terms, they are having certain relationship. Same relationship exists between the last two terms as well. You have to find out that and tell the answer. Okay. So what logical pattern is followed here? First is, it is that first term plus first term divided by 2 gives you the second term. Okay, so let's apply the pattern and the series over here. You have first of all 14 is to 21. This whole is in proportion with 6 is to 9. This whole is in proportion with 12 is to question mark. Correct? So very first two ones, 14 and 21, let's pick up these two. First term, that is 14 plus, okay, just give me a minute, my pen is lagging. So 14 plus 14 divided by 2, that is 14 plus 7. This gives you 21, which is of course the second term. Let's check the 6 and 9. So here you have first term plus first term divided by 2. 6 plus 3. This gives you 9, which is of course the second term. Then 12 is to question mark. 12 is to question mark here. First term plus first term divided by 2. That is 12 plus 6 is 18. So the second term in this case, the question mark will be replaced by 18, and option C is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear. Let's move to the next question, number 48. On July 2021 was Tuesday. Then what was the day of the week on 28 November 2021? Sunday, Tuesday, Monday, or Saturday? See, for the year 2021, total number of odd days from July 20 to 28 November. Let's write down total number of odd days from 20 July to 28 November. So July you have 11 days and odd days are, see, 7 days for the week, so odd days are 4, right? For August you have 31. Here the odd days are 3. September you have 30. Here the odd days are 2. For October you have 31 days. Odd days are again 3. For November, see, 28 days, right? Odd days are 0. So what are the total odd days? This is equal to 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 0, which is equal to 12. So from 12, how many odd days are there? Odd days are 5, right? Because 12 minus 7 gives you 5. So we started from which day? See, July 2021, it was Tuesday, right? This day was Tuesday. And Tuesday plus 5 days. This gives you Sunday. So the correct answer is Sunday. Let's check with the options. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 49. In a certain code language, race is written as this and peak is written as this. How will core be written in the same language? Okay, so this is an easy question. Let's go. First of all, you have the word race, R-A-C-E, and then you have the word peak, P-E-A-K. Race, it's converted into A-R-E-C, and peak is changed into E-P-K-A. See, A and R, first two alphabets, they have interchanged their positions, and the last two alphabets also have interchanged their positions. Same is the logic with the second pair as well. So that means we got our logic. So how will the core be written as? So C will come here, O will come here, R will come here, and E will come here, right? Here is C, here is O, E and R. And the correct answer is O, C, E, R is the correct code for the word core. Let's check with the options. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the last question for our mental ability, question number 50. If A denotes plus and B denotes multiply, C denotes minus, D denotes division. Let's write down first of all these symbols. So you have A, B, C, and D. A denotes plus, B denotes multiplication, C denotes minus, and D denotes the division. So this is the given expression. You just have to replace A, B, C, D by the multiplication signs. The mathematical signs, operators. All right, after filling in, it becomes 71 plus 3 multiplied by 2 minus 6 multiplied by 65 divided by 13 minus 7 multiplied by 4 is equal to question mark. So this makes 71 plus 3 multiplied by 2. First thing to solve is the bracket. Minus 6 into 5 minus 7 multiplied by 2. So I'll keep it as such for the time being. Is equal to question mark. Next, there are the 3 multiplication terms with us. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 71 plus 6 minus 30 minus 28 is equal to question mark. So this gives you 71 minus 30 minus 28 is equal to question mark. 19 is equal to question mark. So you got your answer as 19. This 19 is the correct answer to our question. Option B is the correct answer to our question, and this is the last mental ability question of this paper. Student, if you want to practice all these questions and many more entrance exam question papers, then please visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find a variety of question papers for your practice. Also, you can download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let's move further. Now we'll be doing our mathematics questions. Question number 51, the difference between the number and the square root of the number is 2. You have to find out what the number is. Let's move directly with the solution of the problem. There's nothing much to discuss in the question. So very first thing to do, let the number be x. Then according to the question, what the statement says you, it says the difference between the number and the square root of the number. So that means according to the question, x minus root of x is equal to 2. This gives you x minus 2 is equal to root of x. Correct. Now let's do with the squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. You get x minus 2 square is equal to root of x square, which gives you, on splitting it up like an opening using the identity a minus b whole square, it gives you first term square plus second term square minus 2 into first term and the second term product. Okay, so this gives you x, because root of x whole square is equal to x only. This is equal to x square plus 4 minus 4x minus x is equal to 0, which makes the equation as x square minus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0. So splitting the middle term, what you get is x square minus 4x minus x plus 4 is equal to 0. So x will be taken common, x minus 4 minus 1, x minus 4 is equal to 0. So you have the two factors as x minus 1 and x minus 4. That means x can either be equal to 1 or x can be equal to 4. Let's discuss both the cases. If I'm putting x is equal to 1 in the equation, the original equation, which was x minus root of x is equal to 2. So 1 minus root of 1, this is equal to 2, which is 0 is equal to 2. Of course, incorrect. Let's try the second one. So 4 minus root of 4 should be equal of 2. 4 minus root of 4 is 2. That should be equal to 2, or 2 is equal to 2. This is correct. That means we have got the value of x. The required number is 4, which is option D. So I hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 52. It gives you if a square minus 4a plus 1 is equal to 0, then you have to find out the value of this expression, right? Let's write down. You are given a square minus 4a plus 1 is equal to 0. Also the formula using in this question will be a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Right, let's move with the solution now. So we will start with what is given to us. That is a square minus 4a plus 1 is equal to 0. Right, let's take a common on both the sides. So you have a minus 4 plus 1 upon a, this is equal to 0. So this makes it, see, either a is equal to 0 or this whole thing, a minus 4 plus 1 upon a, this is equal to 0. This makes it a plus 1 upon a is equal to 4. Correct. Now looking at the question, what do we have to find out? Let's square this one. Squaring both sides, right? On squaring both the sides, you get a plus 1 upon a square is equal to 4 square, which gives you a square, plus 1 upon a square plus 2 is equal to 16, which gives you a square plus 1 upon a square is equal to 16 minus 2, that is equal to 14. Right, you got the value of this expression. Sorry, not this expression. You have to find out the value of this. Let's write it down. A square plus, just let's write down, you have to find out the value of a square plus a plus 1 upon a plus 1 upon a square. Correct? So let's write it like this. A plus 1 upon a plus a square 1 upon a square. We already know the value of a plus 1 upon a. That is 4. And we know this value as well. Correct? This is equal to 4 plus 14, that is equal to 18. So this 18 is the correct answer to our question. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Hope you are clear with this, right? First of all, what we did in the question, we found out the value of a plus 1 upon a, right? You got this value, a plus 1 upon a, that was 4. And then we calculated the value of a square plus 1 upon a square, which came out to be 14. Right, then we added it and we got our answer as 18. I hope you're clear. Question number 53. If x minus 1 upon x is equal to 7 by 3, then you have to find out the value of this expression. Right, let's start. It's a basic expression. What formula we'll use in the question is a minus b whole cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Let's move with the solution now. You have to find out, you were given 1 x minus 1 upon x is equal to 7 by 3. Right, let's do the cube on both sides. Cubing both sides. What you get is x minus 1 upon x cube is equal to 7 by 3 whole cube. Let's open it up. X cube minus 1 upon x cube minus 3 into x into 1 by x. X minus 1 by x is equal to 7 raised to power 3 gives you 343 upon 27. This expression you have to find out, x cube minus 1 upon x cube. So you have to find out, I'll not touch it, I'll leave it as such, minus 3. This was equal to 7 upon 3. So they will cancel again. You have this as equal to 343 upon 27. X cube minus 1 upon x cube is 343 upon 27 plus 7 upon 1, which on solving will give you 532 upon 27. This is an improper fraction, so let's convert. This will be 19 by 27, and this is your answer. Let's check. Option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear. Next is question number 54. If the average marks of 3 batches of 30, 50, 70 students is this, and this respectively, then the average marks of all the students is which of these options? So in this question, this is an average question. You know the formula for an average. That's a basic formula. Let's discuss again. You know, average is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations, right? And you are given the average marks of 3 batches of 30, 50, and 70 is this, and this respectively, right? So let's write down one thing. Average marks of 30 students batch is equal to 55. Of 50 students batch, 70 students batch is 70 and 70 again. Correct. Let's move with the solution now. So here it is. We have the average marks of, like we already discussed, 30 students batch is 55 and 50 is 70, and for 70 students is again 70. So you can say sum of marks of 30 students is equal to 55 into 30, which is equal to 1650. Similarly, sum of marks of 50 students is equal to 70 into 50, that is equal to 3500. Sum of marks of next 70 students is equal to 70 into 70, which is equal to 4900. So the total marks of all the three batches, marks of all three batches is 1650 plus 3500 plus 4900, which is a total of 10050. So these are the total marks of the batches. How many students are total students of all three batches? They are 30, 50 and 70, which gives you a total of 150. So now it's easy. What is the average? It's 10050 or 10,050 divided by 150, which is equal to 67. So the average marks of all the students is equal to 67. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 55. Which of the following options is divisible by 11? To answer the question, you must know the divisibility test of 11. What is the divisibility test of 11? It says difference between the sum of digits at alternate positions should be either 0 or divisible by 11. Correct? So I think you got the concept. Let's pick up all the options one by one. So let's pick up the first one, 28171. So what is the difference between the digits at the alternate places? So this is 1, 2, 3. Let's add them. 2 plus 1 plus 1. Subtract these ones, right? 8 and 7. So this gives you 4 minus 15, which is equal to minus 11, which is divisible by 11. Let's check other options as well. The second one, 2, 7, 6, 6, 7. So odd ones, 1, 2, 3, these two. 2 plus 6 plus 7 minus these two. 7 plus 6. 2 plus 6 plus 7, it gives you 15 minus 13, which is equal to 2, which is not divisible by 11. Let's move with the C option. It is 2, 9, 8, 1, 7. So 1, 2, 3, these two. So 2 plus 8 plus 7 minus 9 plus 1. This gives you 17 minus 10, that is 7. Of course, not divisible by 11. Again, let's check with the D option, 28196. 28196. So here is 2 plus 1 plus 6 minus 8 plus 9. This gives you 9 minus 17, which is equal to minus 8. This is not divisible by 11. So you already got our answer here, right? Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 56. Compute the compound interest on 8,400 for 1.5 years at the rate of 12% rate per annum, interest per annum, compounded half yearly. So this is a compound interest problem. What things are given to us? Let's write down. Compute the compound interest on 8,400. So first thing, principal 8,400 rupees, rate is 12% per annum, compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly, and you are given the time as 1.5 years. That is 1.5 year, like this. Correct? What formula? For the compound interest, that is equal to compound interest is principal 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to the power time minus principal. So when it is compounded half yearly, we'll just double the time and double the half the rate. Okay, let's go with the solution. So here the time is like it is compounded half yearly, so time will be doubled. It will be 3 times it will be calculated, and the rate will be halved. So the new rate will be 6%. Let's go. Compound interest is equal to 8400. 1 plus 6 upon 100 raised to the power 3 minus 8400. So this gives you 8400 into 106 upon 100 raised to the power 3 minus 8400. I'll take 8400 common. So you can say 1.06 cube minus 1, which on solving will give you 1604.5 rupees or 50 paise. Okay. This is the answer to the question. Let's check with the options. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 57. Triangles ABC and PQR are similar to each other. Let's make the triangles first. Here's the triangle ABC. And then this is P, Q, and R. They are similar to each other. So it's given measure of BC is equal to 5 centimeters. QR is 12.5 centimeters. PQ is 6.25 centimeters. I'll rewrite 6.25 centimeter. And you have to find out the measure of AB. Okay, so you have to find out this one. Correct. You are also given that these two triangles are similar to each other. So already a number of things are given to you. First thing, very important thing, triangle ABC is similar to PQR. From here, you get a number of things. Let's move with the solution. From here, you get a number of things. What? That means AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. Now, was it so? When two triangles are similar, their sides are in the same ratio. When two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Okay, so let's go. Over here, you already know, and we know that like we will be picking up the sides which we know. We will be picking up BC, QR, and PQ. Okay, so let's go. You will pick up AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR. Let's fill in the values now. You have to find out AB, so I'll leave it as such. PQ is 6.25, BC is 5, and QR is 12.5. This gives you AB is equal to 5 into 6.25, or I can write it like this, into 10 upon 125. Correct. On solving this whole, you will have this as 25, and this will cancel at 25. So a 10 will be cut. You have 2.5 centimeter as the answer to the question. I hope you're clear with this. Let's check the options. Option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 58. It says if x is to y is 1 is to 2, then you have to find out the value of 2x plus 4y is to x plus 4y. You are given x upon y is equal to 1 upon 2, which gives you y is equal to 2x. Now we will fill this value in the given ratio that we have to find out. So 2x plus 4y is to x plus 4y. This can be written as 2x plus 4y can be written as 2x is to x plus y can be written as 2x again. So this is equal to 2x plus 8x x plus 8x, which gives you 10x is to 9x, that is equal to 10 is to 9. So you got your answer. 10 is to 9 is the correct answer to the question. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 59. The speed of the train is 108 kilometers per hour. The distance covered by the train in 11 seconds will be which of these options? So here it is, you are given speed, that is 108 kilometers per hour. Also the time is 11 seconds. See, there's a difference here. The speed is given in hours and the time is given in seconds. So first thing you have to do is the conversion. You have to convert this speed into meter per second. So let's do the conversion. To do the conversion, you have to multiply it with 5 upon 18. After the multiplication, you will get 30 meters per second as the speed. Correct. So you're given the speed, you're given the time. All you need to do is to find out the distance. You know the formula for the distance. It is equal to speed into time. So that is equal to speed was 30, time is 11. That is equal to 330 meters. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear. Let's move to the next question, number 60. The base of a 12 centimeter high wooden solid cone has a circumference of 44 centimeters. You have to find out the volume of the cone. These are the options which are given to you. So first thing, height of the cone is 12 centimeter, right? The base of a 12 centimeter high wooden cone, that means you are given the height of the cone, that's 12 centimeters. Also the circumference, base circumference is 44 centimeter. You have to find out the volume, and the formula for the volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius, h is the height respectively, and the circumference formula is 2 pi r. So let's move with the solution now. First thing, you are given that the circumference is equal to 44. That means 2 pi r is equal to 44. From here you get 44 upon 2 pi, that is equal to 44 into 7 upon this, that is equal to 7 centimeter. So you got the radius. You got the radius as 7 centimeter. You know, already know the height, so very easy to find out the volume now. So volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h, that is 1 by 3 pi r square, and h was 12. So they will cancel and you will cancel this to get the whole answers as 616 centimeter cube. Let's check with the options. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 61. A man takes 16 days to complete a project. A woman does the same work in 12 days. They started the work together on alternate days and the man worked on the first day. How much time will they take to complete the whole work? So I hope you understood the situation. If man works alone, he completes a project in 16 days. If a woman works alone, it takes her 12 days to complete the same work. They are working on the like the man starts and they both man and woman, they both are working on the alternate days. right? And unlike how many days will they together take to complete the work, correct? So let's first of all write down. You are given man completes one work in 16 days and woman takes 12 days. Here is the woman, right? Woman takes 12 days. Yeah, sorry, 12 days. So they both are working on the alternate days. So here it is. The solution is man's 1 day work is equal to 1 by 16. Also, woman's 1 day work will be 1 by 12. Correct? So, like they're working on the alternate days. Man's plus woman's work in 2 days. Like they're working together. Of course, they will work on the alternate days. Sorry, they're working on the alternate days. So they will work like 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12, which will be equal to 7 by 48 of the work. So like one pair of 2 days, when they first day man worked and another day woman worked, one pair of such a day, they completed 7 by 48 of the work, right? Same in 6 pairs of 2 days. They will complete 7 by 48 into 6, that is equal to 7 by 8 of the work. That is after the 6 pairs. Okay, how many days till here they took? Days taken will be 6 into 2, that is 12 days. So in 12 days, they completed 7 by 8 of the work. And how much now? How much work is remaining? Remaining work is 1 minus 7 by 8, which is equal to 1 by 8. So that means this much work is remaining to be done. Correct. That means on 13th day, who will work? Man will work. Man will work. How much will he work? 1 by 16. So after the 13th day, how much work is remaining? Remaining work is equal to, will be 1 by 8 minus 1 by 16. This gives you 1 by 16. So that means on 14th day, woman will work. She works like she has a capacity of doing 1 by 12 of the work. Correct? So 1 by 12 of the work can be done. 1 by 16 work will be done in, woman will work 12 into 1 by 16, that is 3 by 4th of the day. Okay. See, women had the capacity to work like 1 by 12th of the work in 1 day. Correct? So like she has to complete 1 by 16 of the work. She has to like she completes 12, it takes her 12 days to complete one work. So 1 by 16th of the work will take her 3 by 4 days to complete. So how many total days were taken now? Total days were 12 days initially for the 6 pairs, plus 1 day that man will take, plus 3 by 4, which woman will take, which will give you, like adding all of them, you will get 13, 3 by 4, which is equal to 55 by 4 days. Let's check with the options. 55 by 4 is option B. So this option B is your correct answer. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 62. You have to find out the area of the triangle and the sides are given. Okay, fine. Whenever you are given the sides and you have to find out the area of the triangle, you will use Heron's formula. What is that formula? It says you area of the triangle when the three sides are given to you is given by root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Let's write it clear. Okay, so where is this A, B, C, and S all about? S is the semi-perimeter. First of all, A, B, C, these are the three sides of the triangle. S is the semi-perimeter, which is A plus B plus C divided by 2. Correct? So I think you are done, like you are given the sides, just need to do the calculations now. So area is equal to, first of all, for finding out the area, you need to find out the S. And S is A plus B plus C upon 2, that is 5 plus 12 plus 13 upon 2, which is equal to 30 upon 2, which is equal to 15. Right? So area becomes root of 15 into 15 minus 5 into 15 minus 12 into 15 minus 13, which is equal to 15 into 10 into 3 into 2, which will be 900 root or 30 centimeter square. So the area of the triangle is 30 centimeters square. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 63. Find out the value of tan 48 into tan 23 into tan 42 into tan 67. So we'll be using the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles over here. Right? First thing, you are given, you have to find out these values. So formula cot theta into tan theta, this is equal to 1. Also one thing, tan 90 minus theta, it's equal to cot theta. These are the trigonometric ratios of the complementary angles. So now considering this identity, tan 48 into tan 23 degree into tan 42 degree into tan 67 degree. This can be written as tan 48 degree. Tan 23, this can be written as 90 minus 67 degree. 42 can be written as, this will be written as, 48 actually. 48 degree, and tan 67 I'll leave as such. Correct? So this becomes tangent of 48 multiplied by tangent of 90 minus 67 will be cotangent of 67 degree multiplied by cotangent of 48 degree multiplied by tan of 67 degree. So tan 48 into cot 48 into cot 67 into tan 67. Tan 48 into cot 48, this is 1. Cot 67 into tan 67 is 1 again. So 1 into 1 is 1. You got your answer as 1. This option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 64. Study the given pie chart and answers the question that follows. The pie chart shows the data for A, B, O, and AB blood groups of 240 donors. The ratio of the donors of the blood group O to the average of the donors of groups A and AB is. All right, so you have to find out the ratio of the donors of the blood group O to the average of the donors A and AB. Easy question, right? But the problem is you are not given the numbers, but we are given the degrees, and we know the whole is 360 degree in a circle. You are given total donors is equal to 240 degree, 240, and you know 360 degrees is the total degree. So let's move with the solution. 360 degree represents 240, right? Let's go with the O group. It's 80 degree. O group 80 degree. How much will this represent? 240 into 80 upon 360. This will give you, this will go like at 2 and this will go at 9. So 80 and 3. So you have 160 upon 3. These are the O group donors. O group donors is 160 upon 3. Similarly, A group donors. For which degree was A? 90. This will be equal to 90 upon 360 into 240, which will be equal to 60. AB group donors, let's see the degree of AB group. It's 70 degree. 70 upon 360 into 240. This will give you 140 upon 3. So average of A and AB. This is equal to 60 plus 140 upon 3 whole divided by 2. 180 plus 140 divided by 6. This will be 320 divided by 6, or this is equal to 160 divided by 3. So this is the average of A and B blood group donors. And O group donors, they were also 160 by 3, right? We solved it here, see? So we had to find out ratio, or you can say required ratio. The required ratio was O group donors to the average of A and AB group donors. So 163 upon 3 divided by this, it gives you 1:1. So 1:1 is the ratio of donors of O group to the average of donors of A and B group. Option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Question number 65. The table below provides information about the distribution of students from 3 different schools, L, M, N, who are enrolled with 3 different coaching centers, P, Q, R in a town. So the information is given that in P, 70 students, Q, 50 students, R, 300 students. And the crowd of 60 has 30% from the school M, 22% of the school M is like also given, come here, and 15% of N has also come here. Okay. Also, you're given one more thing. 35% of the students in coaching R are female. So 35 in R, 35% of the students are female, and 20% of those female students are enrolled. They came from school M actually, which is 34%. Okay, you have to find out the number of male students from school M who have enrolled in the coaching center R. So let's write down. First thing, you are given total number of students in coaching R are 300. Also, percentage of students in school M enrolled in R are 34%. So percentage of students in school M who have enrolled in R is 34%. Right? So first thing, 35% of students in R coaching R are female. So 35% of, there are 300 students in R. So 35% of 300 is actually 105. So 105 female students are there in coaching R. 20% of the females in coaching R belong to school M. So this is equal to 20% of 105. So 21 girls are from school M. Correct? Also, total number of students who are in school M. See, 34 and 34% from school M enrolled, and this was equal to like 300, right? From 300. So this is equal to 34% of 300, which will give you 102. So 102 students are total students who have enrolled from school M in coaching center R. Correct? Also, we are given that the female students are this much. Therefore, simply total students are 102, female students are 21. That means number of male students in coaching R is equal to 102 minus 22, which is equal to 81. So 81 students have enrolled over here, and option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 66. Rohan scored 70 and 75 marks in first two tests. How many marks should he score in the third test to get an average of 70 marks? Easy question, right? So first thing, Rohan has scored 70 and 75 marks in the first two tests. How many marks should he score in the third test to get an average? So first test marks are 70, second one 75, and the averages, the needed averages 70. Correct? Also, you know the formula for the average. These are the things which are given. And let's move with the solution now. So first thing, let third test marks, that's equal to X. Correct? So after that, according to the question, first test marks plus second test marks plus third test marks divided by 3. This should be equal to 70. From here, you get 145 plus X is equal to 210, which gives you X is equal to 210 minus 145, which is equal to 65. So 65 marks are obtained in the third test. Let's check over here. Options D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 67. Harsh purchased a scooter for 48,000. He sold it at a loss of 15%. With what money he purchased another scooter and sold it at a profit of 22.5%, so that his overall what is his overall loss and profit percent? Okay, with what that money? Okay, so that means it says that he purchased a scooter for 48,000 and he sold at a loss of 15%. And with that money, he purchased another scooter and he sold it at the profit of 22.5%. Now you have to find out the net profit or the loss percent. Correct. So first thing that's given. The cost price, it is equal to 48,000 rupees for the first scooter. Right, we are talking about the first scooter also. He had a loss percent of 15 on the first scooter. So what is the, okay, let's say the selling price. What will be the selling price over here? It will be 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into cost price. So 100 minus 15 upon 100 into 48,000, which gives you 85 upon 100 into 45,000. They will get cancelled, and which is equal to 40,800 rupees. So the selling price after having the 15% loss for the first scooter is 40,800 rupees. For the second scooter, right now this becomes the cost price, 4,800, and he sells it at the profit percent of 22.5. So what will be the selling price in this case? Now you will have 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into cost price, which is equal to 100 plus like 22.5 upon 100 into the cost price was 4,800, which on solving the whole thing will give you let me, so it is upon 100 into 40800, which will give you 49980 rupees. Correct. So this is the selling price of the second scooter. So you have to find out the profit now. See, of course, you had the profit. So that will be second selling price, because this is the final selling price of the scooter minus the cost price. So 49980 minus it was 48,000. Okay, so this gives you 1,980 rupees as the net profit. You have to find out the profit percent. So profit percent will be 1980 upon 48,000 multiplied by 100, which will give you 4.125%. So this is your answer to the question. Let's check with the options. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 68. The marked price of a toy is 4,875 rupees. There are two successive discounts given, 28% and 30% on a clearance sale. You have to find out the selling price of the toy. So you are given marked price as 4,875 rupees. And there are two discounts. First one is of 28% and the second discount is 30%. All right. And what formula? See, when you are having two or more discounts, the successive discounts are there, then it's always better to use such type of formulas, because in exams you are short of time and these formulas will be your lifesavers. So net discount, when you have two successive discounts, it's given by X plus Y, where X is the first discount and Y is the second discount, minus XY upon 100. Correct. So now here is the first one is 28% plus 30% minus 28 into 30 upon 100. So they will cancel and you have 58 plus 28 multiplied by 3 divided by 10 will give you 8.4. So sorry, here's a minus over here. So subtraction, the difference between 58 and 8.4 is 49.6. So this is a net discount. Correct. This is the net discount over here. And let it be the selling price that you have to find out is the selling price is given by the marked price multiply 100 minus discount percent upon 100. Mark price was 4,875. That's 4,875 multiplied by D minus 49.6 upon 100. Let's solve this. So you have 4,875 multiplied by 50.4 upon 100, which on solving the whole will give you rupees 2,475, and this is your answer. The selling price of the toy is 2,457. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 69. Find the sum of the money which when increased by 15% becomes 19,320. Right? So here in the question, the final amount that you want is rupees 19,320. Also, the gain percent or the profit percent is 15%. So let's move towards a solution. These things are given and you have to find out the sum of money. This is the thing that you have to find out. So just assume, let the sum of money is equal to X. Then according to the question, this X when increased by 15%. So X plus 15% of X, it gives you 19,320. So this gives you X plus 0.15x is equal to 19,320, which gives you 100 or you can say 1.15x is equal to 19320. X is equal to 19320 multiplied by 100 divided by 115, which gives you 16,800 rupees. So this is initial money that when increased by 15% gives you the required amount. Let's check with the options. Yeah, option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear. Let's move to the next question, number 70. After successive discounts of 25% and 10% on a shirt was sold was 480. What was the original price of the shirt nearest to a rupee? So you have to round off the answer to the nearest rupee, and there are two discounts given to us. Same type of question which we did earlier. In that question, we were given the marked price, and in this question, you are given selling price. So selling price is rupees 480, and again, you are having two discounts. First is 25, and the second one is of 10%. Right? So these are the things. Let's move. Okay, let's write the formula again, but I hope you already know it. Still, let's discuss it once again. Net discount is equal to first discount plus second discount minus the product of the two divided by 100. Now, let's calculate net discount in our problem. First discount was 25, the second was 10 minus 25 into 10 divided by 100, they will cancel, and you have 35 minus 2.5, which gives you 32.5% as the net discount. Okay, so you are given the selling price. First of all, the selling price formula that's given by marked price into 100 minus discount percent upon 100. Selling price was 480, marked price I have to calculate, and 100 minus 32.5 upon 100. This is 480 is equal to marked price multiplied by 67.5 upon 100, which gives you marked price is equal to 480 into 100 into 10 upon 675, which gives you 711.11 rupees. You have to find out the answer to the nearest rupee. So it is rupees 711 as your answer. So the original price is option C, 711. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 71. The mean of three numbers A by 3, B, C is same as the mean of the three numbers B by 3, C by 3 and X. The value of 3X is where A, B, C are positive numbers. You have to find out the value of 3X. So you are given mean of these three numbers, right, is equal to mean of these three numbers. Or you better to have a comma over here, right, instead of plus. Right. So mean of these three numbers is equal to mean of these three numbers. You know the formula for the mean. It's sum of the observations divided by the number of observations. So let's go. You are given that the mean of these three numbers is equal to mean of these three numbers. That means A by 3 plus B plus C whole divided by 3 is equal to B by 3 plus C by 3 plus X whole divided by 3. These three will cancel, and you have A by 3 plus B plus C is equal to B by 3 plus C by 3 plus X. So we want to find out the value of X. Let's keep X on one side and take everything else on the other side. Correct? Let's combine the like terms. A by 3, this will be plus 2B by 3 plus 2C by 3. This is equal to X. So let's take the X, 3 on the other side. It will be A plus 2B plus 2c is equal to 3x. So this is a 3x which we wanted, and this is our answer. A plus 2b plus 2c. Let's check. Option B is the correct answer to this question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 72. In a class, the ratio of the number of boys to that of the girls is 11:9. 30% of the boys and 20% of the girls passed in an exam. You have to find out the percentage of the boys who passed the exam. Is it 3.92, 20, 24.5, or 25.5? So you are given ratio of number of boys and girls is 11:9. So also one thing, 30% of boys and 20% of girls passed. These many passed. So let's move to the solution now. Very first thing, let number of boys be 11x, and then the number of girls will be 9x, because we are taking x as the common factor. And you're given, okay, then first thing, total number of students will be 11 plus 9x, 11x plus 9x, that is equal to 20x, right? Then according to the question, number of past students is 11x into 30, because 30% of the boys passed, also 20% of girls passed, that is 9x. 30% of boys plus 20% of girls. These many passed. So you have over here, they will cancel. So 3.3x plus this will cancel 1.8x, which is a total of 5.1x. So these are the total number of students who have passed. What do you have to find out in the question? Percentage of the students who have passed. We got the number of students who have passed. Let's find out the percentage. Percentage of students who passed. 5.1x. These are the number of the students who have passed. Okay. So 5.1x upon the total number of students were like 20x. Multiply by 100. X and x will get cancelled. Here will be 5. Here will be. So 5.1 into 5, which is 25.5%. So the percentage of the students who have passed is 25.5, which is option D. This is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 73. If the ratio of the volume of two cones is 11:16 and the ratio of the radii of the bases is 3:4, then the ratio of their heights will be. See, everything is given in the ratio. Even the volume is given in the ratio. The base radii is given in the ratio. And you have to find the height also in ratio. So it's a very easy question, because we don't have to find out any exact value. We just have to do everything in terms of ratio. So given ratio of volume is 11:6, also ratio of radii of the bases 3:4. What formula? You know the volume of the cone is given by, any idea? Yes, it is 1/3 pi r square h, where h is the height, r is the radius of the base, right? Let's move towards the solution. So here it is. Let V1 is to V2. This is given to us as 11:16. Okay, and R1 and R2 be okay. R1 H1 R2 H2 be radius and height of first cone, and this is the radius and height of second cone. Correct? Right? Let's move forward then. V1 upon V2 is given to you as 11/16. So 1/3 pi R1 square H1, 1/3 pi R2 square upon H2 is equal to 11/16. They will cancel, and you have R1, the radius ratio. Okay, it is, you can write it like this: R1 upon R2 square into H1 upon H2 is equal to 11/16. R1 upon R2, the radius ratio is given to you as 3:4. Let's fill. So here is 3/4 square multiply H1 H2 upon H2. This is equal to 11/16. This gives you H1 upon H2 is equal to 11/16 multiply by 4/3 square. 11/16 into 4 into 4 into 3 into 3. They will cancel and you have 11/9. This was equal to H1 upon H2. So that means ratio of the height of the two cones is 11:9. This is your answer. So the ratio between the heights is 11:9. Let's see. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 74. The number 2143251 is divisible by 13, 17, 3 or 7. So there are different numbers over here, and the different divisibility tests are there for each and every one. We'll first start with 3, 7, because these are the simple digits, right? The divisibility test of 3 is the easiest one. So let's check out this one. You know the divisibility test of 3. What it is? Sum of digits should be divisible by 3. This is the divisibility test of 3, and the divisibility test of 7 is a number is divisible by 7 if the difference between twice the unit digit of the given number and the remaining number, or you can say remaining part of the number, should be a multiple of 7 or equal to 0. Okay, right. So these are the simple ones. We will go with 13 and 17 since they are the prime numbers. Their divisibility test is a bit complicated. So I'll start with this one, the divisibility. I'll try to find out if this particular number is divisible by 3 or not, because this is the simplest one, right? It will take the lesser time. So 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 gives you 18. 18, yes, it is divisible by 3. So we got our answer. Right, 18 is divisible by 3. So I don't think we need to go further because it will just be wasting our time. We got our answer. Option C is the correct answer to our question. Let's move to the next question, number 75. In a school, a survey is taken on sports loving children as given on the following table. So boys 542 boys like cricket and 438 boys like soccer. Similarly, girls 358 like cricket and 372 like soccer. Any student who love one sport is understood to dislike the other sport. So there is no common ones in these two. What is the difference between the number of boys and the number of girls in the school? Easy question, right? So I think we should just let's answer. This is pretty easy. Total number of boys is 542 plus 438 plus 438, which is equal to 980. Similarly, total number of girls is equal to 358 plus 372. So these two will be added and you will get a total of 730. Now you have to simply find out the difference between the two. That is 980 minus 730, which is equal to 250. So the difference between number of boys and the girls is 250. Option B is the correct answer to the question. This was such an easy question, I have not seen such an easy question till now in the whole series of these type of question exams. So that take that as a bonus. This was your last question for the mathematics. This finishes your mathematics section. Now we'll be moving towards your GK section. Before moving further, students, if you want to practice all these questions and many more entrance exam question papers, then please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Let's move forward. Very first GK question. Gadam Padmaja Reddy was awarded the Padma Shri in 2022 for her contributions to which of the following dance forms? Odissi, Kathak, Bharatnatyam, or Kuchipudi? Well, the correct answer to the question is option D, Kuchipudi. Gadam Padmaja Reddy, a well-known Kuchipudi dancer, received the Padma Shri award in 2022 for her tireless efforts to advance the dance style. Former President Ram Nath Kovind presented the Padma Shri award to Padmaja Reddy. She is from Pamarua village located about 15 kilometers away from Kuchipudi. For nearly 50 years, she has been performing this dance form. She is renowned for bringing to life on stage the illustrious past and beauty of the Kakatiya Empire. At the age of just 5, she started dancing. So option D is the correct answer to the question Kuchipudi. All right, let's move to the next question, number 77. Dash, the year of runaways, follows the lives of 3 migrant workers who flee India to look for work in England. Neil Mukherjee, Sanjeev Sahota, Sashi Tharoor, or Khushwant Singh. Any guesses for the answer? Yes, the correct answer is option B, Sanjeev Sahota. The Year of Runaways is Sanjeev Sahota's second book. And he is a British novelist. After being released in June 2015, it was shortlisted for the 2015 Man Booker Prize and received the 2017 European Union Prize for Literature for UK. The book follows the lives of 3 migrant workers who flee India to look for work in England. The plot of the book centers on the interactions between 3 young men and 1 woman over the period of 4 seasons. So, option B, Sanjeev Sahota, is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's look a bit about Neil Mukherjee also. So Neil Mukherjee is a well-known writer. Again, he wrote the book somewhere like State of Freedom, The Lives of Others. If I'm talking about Shashi Tharoor has written again many books. The Paradoxical Prime Minister and Inglorious Empire. Khushwant Singh, a famous writer, he wrote Train to Pakistan, one of his remarkable works. And Delhi, a novel. So I hope you are done with the question. Let's move to the next question, number 78. Who among the following was popularly known as Gurudev for his expertise in binding together elements of Indian classical music and folk pieces to suit the Western tunes entailed with precision along with his expertise in other art domains? Is it Rabindranath Tagore? Is it Abanindranath Tagore, Himanta Mukherjee, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay? Which is the correct answer? Yes, option A, Rabindranath Tagore is the correct answer to the question. Rabindranath Tagore was a mystic artist and a Bengali polymath. He took Indian culture and tradition to the whole world and became the voice of Indian heritage. He was the first non-European to be awarded with the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. Nobel Prize in Literature. In 1913 with his book Gitanjali. Song Offerings. Gitanjali, Gora, Ghare Bera are his best known works. Option A, Rabindranath Tagore, is the correct answer to the question. Let's write it good. Option A is the correct answer to the question. So let's move forward. Let's talk a bit about the works of Abanindranath Tagore, the principal artist and the creator of the Indian Society of Oriental Art. The first major exponent of Swadeshi values in the Indian art is none other than Abanindranath Tagore. Hemanta Mukherjee, Indian music director and playback singer who primarily sang in Bengali and Hindi. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Indian novelist, poet, journalist. He was the author of 1882 Bengali language novel Ananda Math. So let's move to the next question, number 79. It says, as of December 2021, how many sports infrastructure projects of various categories have been sanctioned in the northeastern region under the Khelo India scheme? It's 45, 57, 62, or 69? Well, the correct answer is 62. Flagship central sector scheme of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports proposed by the Government of India in 2017, more than 24,000 crore rupees has been allocated under Khelo India scheme since its inception. 453 Khelo India centers have been notified in 359 districts of 28 states. 453 Khelo India centers. The inaugural event was held at JNL Indoor Museum Stadium. So option C, 62 is the correct answer to the question. Next is question number 80. Which state has the highest length in kilometer of the national highways as per the data of 2017? Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, or Maharashtra? Well, the correct answer is yes, option D, Maharashtra. Maharashtra leads the states in terms of construction of national highways. In 2017-18, it built 1,345 kilometers, followed by Rajasthan and Karnataka. The state also holds the distinction of having the highest NH network. spanning like 17,749 kilometers and racing ahead of Uttar Pradesh with 11,476 in the network. So option D, Maharashtra is the correct answer to the question. Question number 81, identify the incorrect pair. With respect to the substance and the specific heat capacity, joules per Kelvin, per kg per Kelvin at room temperature and atmospheric pressure. Is it aluminium 900, water 1200, carbon 506.5 or tungsten 134.4? First of all, let's discuss what do you mean by the specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity is nothing but the quantity of heat absorbed. That's quantity of heat is given actually in joules. I'll write joules over here. Absorbed per unit mass, that is kg of the material or the substance, when the temperature rises 1 Kelvin. So also the units you know already, it's joule per kg per Kelvin. If I'm talking about the atmospheric pressure, the average air pressure at sea level or a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius is the atmospheric pressure. It's given by 1 atm. Okay, so let's write down this also. Atmospheric pressure, it is the average air pressure at sea level at a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. So you have to find out the incorrect pair. Let's check. Aluminium, yes, it's correct. Aluminium has a specific heat capacity of 900 joules per kg per Kelvin. Water doesn't have 1200. The exact figure for the water is 4186. So this is the incorrect pair. I think this is our answer. Let's check for carbon. It's correct. 506.5. For tungsten, also it's correct. 134.5. So the water one is incorrect. And this is our answer. Option B is the correct answer to our question. Next, question number 82. Dash demand for money arises mainly due to uncertainty of future receipts and expenses. Transactions, generic, speculative, or precautionary. Which is the correct answer to the question? Well, the correct answer to the question is, of course, option D, that's precautionary. Let's talk about the question a bit. People hold money in cash for three motives: transaction motive, precautionary motive, and speculative motive. Precautionary motive, I'm talking about. People often demand money as a precaution against any uncertain future. Unexpected expenses such as medical or car repair or any other immediate payment requirements. So, the question was, dash demand for money arises mainly due to uncertainty of the future receipts and expenses. So that comes as the precautionary demand. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Let's talk a bit about the transactions motive also. Demanding money arises from the fact that most transactions involve in an exchange of money. The total number of transactions made in an economy tends to increase over time as the income increases. If I'm talking about the speculative motive, demanding money arises in situations where holding money is perceived to be less risky than the alternate of lending the money or investing in some assets. Right. And generic is the general amount of money that you always carry with you. So option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 83. In the Afternoon of Time, an autobiography was written by which of the following Indian poets of the 20th century? Is it Harivansh Rai Bachchan? Is it Kuvempu or Rahat Indori or Sahir Ludhianvi? Any guess for the correct answer? It's option A, Harivansh Rai Bachchan. Harivansh Rai Bachchan, Indian poet and writer. Indian poet and writer of Nai Kavita literary movement of early 20th century Hindi literature. He was a poet of Hindi Kavi Sammelan. He is best known for his early work as Madhushala, very renowned work of Harivansh Rai Bachchan. In 1976, he received Padma Bhushan for his service to the Hindi literature. Let's talk about the rest also. Kuvempu was an Indian poet, playwright, novelist, critic. He was widely regarded for his greatest Kannada poet, as a greatest Kannada poet of the 20th century. He's first Kannada writer. He was the first Kannada writer to receive the Jnanpith Award. If I'm talking about Rahat Indori, Indian Bollywood lyricist and Urdu poet, he was also a former professor of Urdu language and painter. Sahir Ludhianvi, Indian poet and film song lyricist who wrote primarily in Urdu in addition to Hindi. His work influenced Indian cinema, in particular Bollywood films. He won a Filmfare Award for the Best Lyricist of Taj Mahal movie. Option A, Harivansh Rai Bachchan, is the correct answer for our question. Next, question number 84. The Asian Games 2022 will be organized in which of the following countries? Qatar, China, Japan, or South Korea? The correct answer is China. Asian Games, also known as Asiad. Asian Games, which are also known as Asiad, is a continental multi-sport event held every 4 years among athletes from all over Asia. The games were regulated by the Indian Games Federation from the first games in New Delhi, India in 1951. So, okay, I'll write down the name. Hangzhou will be the third Chinese city to host Asian Games. These are the oldest and most prestigious events of the Olympic Council of Asia OCA calendar. Option B, China, is the correct answer to the question. Next, question number 85. What was the theme for the International Day for Older Persons 2021? Senior citizens in virtual reality, intergenerational learning, closing the generation gap virtually, or digital equity for all the ages. The correct answer to the question is option D, digital equity for all the ages. International Day for the Older People. This is observed on October 1 everywhere to raise awareness about issues affecting the elderly, such as elder abuse. On December 14, 1990, United Nations General Assembly voted to establish this day. The holiday was observed for the first time on October 1, 1991. The 2021 theme, Digital Equity for All Ages, affirms the need for access and meaningful participation in the digital world by older people. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Let's move to the next question, number 86. The El's deer subspecies, which was classified as endangered in the IUCN Red List, is found in the Hemis National Park in Ladakh, Ranthambore National Park in Rajasthan, Kabul Lamjao National Park in Manipur, Pench National Park in Madhya Pradesh. So, what is the correct answer? It is option C, Kabul Lamjao National Park in Manipur, the only floating national park in the world. This is located on the, okay, first of all, it's a floating national park in the world. Located on Loktak Lake, is the last natural habitat of Sangai, who is El's deer. The dancing deer of Manipur. A glimpse of the deer in this unique wetland ecosystem is a must for any wildlife enthusiast. IUCN Red List, if I'm talking about that, it is International Union for Conservation of nature red list of threatened species. Also known as Red Data Book, founded in 1964, it is the world's most comprehensive inventory of the global conservation status of biological species, animals, plants, fungi species, subspecies, varieties, subpopulations can be assessed on the red list. So option C is the correct answer of our question. Let's move to the next question now. Question number 87. Which of the following is a group of primitive vertebrates having a large jawless sucking mouth, no limbs or paired fins, and a completely cartilaginous skeleton with a persistence notochord? Is it option A, B, C, D? Like there are four options are given to you, and you have to find out the correct one. Any guess? Well, the correct answer to the question is option A, cyclostomata. A group of vertebrates that comprises the living jawless fishes, lampreys, and hagfishes. They are modified and generate offshoots of the primitive vertebrate stock. Because of their round mouths, they are named as cyclostomata. Notochord persist throughout the life. The median fin is supported by cartilaginous fin rays. Well, the correct answer to the question is option A. Hope you're clear with this. Students, if you want to have a detailed information, and all the PDFs are available on our website www.examsnet.com. So please visit our website. There you can practice all these questions and many more entrance exam question papers. So also you can download our app. The link is given in the description box. Let's move to the next question number 88. The South Indian film dancer choreographer S. Shivashankar won which of the following prestigious awards in 2010 for the best choreography in Telugu film Magadhira? National Film Award, Filmfare Award, International Film Academy Award, or Guild Award? Well, he received option A, National Film Award, the most prominent film award ceremony in India. It was established in 1954. It has been administered by Indian government's Directorate of Film Festivals since 1973. Sura Rai Potru won 2020 National Film Award. So, K. Shivashankar, he is an Indian dance choreographer, worked more than 10 languages, like mainly South India films, including Tamil, Telugu, all these films. He won National Film Award for Dhira 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 in Magadhira film. Dhira Dhira Dhira. So the correct answer to the question is option A. Let's move to the next question, number 89 now. Mohan Chandra Sekaran, an awardee of Madras Music Academy Sangeeta Kalanidhi, is a player of Carnatic classical music. What shall is a dash player of actually flute player, violin player, mridangam player, or ghatam player? The correct answer is Mohan Chandrasekaran, an awardee of Madras Music Academy Sangeet Kalanidhi, is a violin player of Carnatic classic music. Carnatic classic violinist from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is the correct answer. He's from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, of course, India. He was awarded the Madras Music Academy Sangeet Kalanidhi in 2005. Considered as an expert in lyre aspects, recognizing and adapting to the rhythmic patterns. He often performs violin duet concerts with his daughter, Srimati J. Bharati. So option B is the correct answer to our question. Let's move towards the next question, number 90. It says, who among the following dancers is the first trans woman to receive a Padma Shri award for her contribution to Indian classical dance? Is it Nartaki Nataraj, Yamini Natarajan, Savitri Devi, or Padma Valli? The correct answer to the question is option A, Nartaki Nataraj. Narthaki Nataraj, he's a like transgender, first transgender. He's a Bharatanatyam dancer. In 2019, awarded Padma Shri, making her first transgender woman to be awarded as India's fourth highest civilian award. He was awarded Padma Shri. She specializes in Tanjore-based Nayaki Bhava tradition. Transgender's folk dancer Manjama Jogati, a Padma Shri honor for her contribution to the arts also. So option A is the correct answer to our question. Let's move towards the next question, number 91. How many members of the Legislative Council are there in the state of Karnataka? Is it 68, 78, 75, or 100? Well, the correct answer is option C, 75. Karnataka Legislative Council is one of the 6 states in India where the state legislature is bicameral. Bicameral comprises 2 houses. Legislative Assembly, the Legislative Council, and the governor. The Karnataka Legislative Council is a permanent body which is comprising of 75 members. Out of those, 64 are elected and 11 are nominated. So the correct answer to the question is option C. Let's move towards the next question, number 92. The particles of which metal on heating to the boiling point of 357 degrees Celsius go from liquid state to the gaseous state? Is it mercury, copper, bronze, or gallium? Well, the correct answer to the question is, of course, mercury. Mercury, like it's the only metal which exists as a liquid at the room temperature. So at the boiling point of 350 degrees Celsius, it directly goes to the gaseous state. It is a relatively high surface tension, which makes it very unique. It has very high relative surface tension. On heating liquid mercury to 357 degrees Celsius and under the right pressure conditions, it's all particles in the liquid state directly go to the gaseous state. If I'm talking about it, the melting point of like minus 38.9 degree Celsius and the boiling point is 356.7 degrees Celsius, the only metal to remain the liquid at the room temperature. And mercury, option A, is the correct answer to our question. Next, question number 93. Sonal Mansingh is a prominent Indian classical dancer who specializes in Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam and Odissi, Bharatanatyam and Kathak, or Manipuri and Odissi. Well, Solan Mal Singh, Indian classical dancer and guru of Bharatanatyam and Odissi dance style. She's a teacher, researcher, choreographer, social activist. Also nominated by the President of India to become a member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha. She's the youngest recipient of Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan in Padma Bhushan in 1992 and Padma Vibhushan in 2003. So option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 94. Who is the author of famous Marathi novel Mrityunjay? Is it Balachandra Nemade? Is it Shivaji Savant, Ranjit Desai or Vishnu Khandetkar? Correct answer is option B, Shivaji Sawant, an Indian novelist in the Marathi language. Novelist in Marathi language, also known as Mrityunjay for writing the famous Marathi novel Mrityunjay. He was the first Marathi writer to be awarded with Murti Devi Award in 1994. He also has written Yugandhar and Mukti Gada Mahanavachya. So option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. If I'm talking about the rest of the names, that is Balachandra Nimade, Indian Marathi language writer, poet, critic, and linguistic scholar. His debut novel was Kosala. I'm talking about Ranjit Desai, popular Marathi writer from Maharashtra, India. He's best known for his historical novel Swami and Shriman Yogi. Swami and Shriman Yogi. Vishnu Khandetkar, Marathi writer from Maharashtra, India. He was the first Marathi author to win the prestigious Jananpith Award. His works include Yayati, Karuna, sorry, it is Kronchwad and Ulka. So, option B, Sawant, Shivaji Sawant is the correct answer to our question. Next is question number 95. Ustad Zakir Hussain, Ustad Allah Rakha, Ustad Sabir Khan, Pandit Krishna Maharaj are all known for which of the following instruments? Is it mandolin, surbahar, Mohan Veena, or tabla? Well, you're like these names are quite you are aware of, and you know the answer. Yes, it is option D, tabla. Indian tabla player. If I'm talking about Ustad Zakir Halus, then if let's talk about him first. He's an Indian tabla player, composer, music producer, film actor. He was awarded Padma Shri in 1988, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri in 1988, Padma Bhushan in 2002 by the government of India by President Abdul Kalam. Ustad Allah Rakha, Indian tabla player who specialized in Hindustani classical music. Ustad Sabir Khan, youngest among the renowned tabla players of our country. He's the only living here and sole representative of Farakhabad Gharana. So these are like option D is the correct answer to our question. Who is not an awardee of the Major Dhyan Chandra Khel Ratna Award 2021? Is it Manpreet Singh, Sumit Antal, Krishna Nagar, or Mandeep Singh? Well, let's talk a bit about Major Dhyan Chandra Khel Ratna Award. Formally, this award was like the name of the award was the Ranjiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. The highest sporting honor of India. It is awarded annually by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The award comprises of a medallion. Sorry, the spelling is incorrect. A certificate and a cash prize of 25 lakh rupees. It was established in 1992. Mandeep Singh, Indian professional hockey player. He played forward. He's a hockey player. He played forward for Delhi Wave Riders in the Hockey Indian League and India's men's national field hockey team. If I'm talking about Manpreet Singh, Indian field hockey player again and the captain of India's men national field hockey team since May 2017. In 2021, he received Major Dhyan Chandra Khel Ratna Award. If I'm talking about Sumit Antal, Indian javelin thrower or Paralympian, gold medalist in 2020 Summer Paralympics. He holds a current world record having thrown 68.55 meters in Paralympic final. In 2021, he was awarded Khel Ratna Award. Krishna Nagar, Indian para badminton player. Let's write down para badminton player. And Sunil Antel, he was a Paralympian and javelin thrower. Manpreet Singh, hockey player. So Krishna Nagar, para badminton player. He was ranked as world's #2 in para badminton men's single SH6. In 2021, he was awarded the Khel Ratna Award. So Mandeep Singh was not awarded Khel Ratna Award in 2021. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Let's move towards the next question, number 97. Ustad Amir Khan belonged to which of the following gharanas? Gwalior, Indore, Meher, or Bhopal? Well, the correct answer is option B, Indore. Ustad Amir Khan, also known as Surrang. Rang, one of the greatest and most influential Indian vocalists in Hindustani classical tradition, founder of Indore Gharana. His singing style, the amalgamation of Kirana and Bendi Bazar Gharanas. Option B, Indore, is the correct answer to our question. Next is question number 98. Lake Baikal, the world's largest freshwater lake by volume and the world's deepest lake with a depth of 1620 meters, that is 5,315 feet, is located in which country? Russia, Tanzania, Canada, or Uganda? The correct answer is Russia. Lake Baikal, ancient massive lake in the mountains of Russian regions of Siberia, north of Mongolian border, which has a volume of 23,620 kilometer cube, which is pretty large, holds about 20% of the world's fresh water. One of the most biodiverse lakes on Earth. 1,340 species of animals, which includes 745 species of endemic animals, 570 species of plants are found here. So Russia, option A, is the correct answer to our question. Let's move towards the next question, number 99. What do you call the water holding compounds produced in large quantities by marine brown and red algae? Lipids, carbohydrates, hydrocolloids, or gelatin? Any idea of the answer? Yes, it is option C, hydrocolloids. Hydrocolloids are a class of food activities which they are the class of food activities with broad applications in the food industry to develop structure in food ingredients. Certain marine brown and red algae produce large amount of hydrocolloids, that is water holding substances. Example, algin, that is brown algae, and carrageenan, that is the red algae. And they are used commercially. Hydrocolloids are synthetic, plant-based, or animal-based. Increasing consumer awareness has led to the use of natural food ingredients derived from natural sources, making algae-derived hydrochlorides more appealing nowadays. Option C is the correct answer to our question. Let's move towards the next question, number 100. So this is the last question of our paper. Let's start. Which of the following countries will host FIFA World Cup in 2026? India and Sri Lanka, USA, Canada, Mexico, South Africa, or Brazil. Well, the correct answer is option B, USA, Canada, and Mexico. The FIFA World Cup 2026 will be hosted by USA, Canada, and Mexico. The biggest World Cup in the history will be played in North America in 2026. Three host nations, a record number of venues, 48 teams are the most any World Cup has ever seen. USA, Canada, and Mexico. FIFA confirmed back in 2018 that the 2026 World Cup would be played across North America with 80 matches spread across the continent's three largest nations. Out of the 80 games to be contested in the tournament, 60 will be played in USA, 10 in Canada, and 10 in Mexico. So, option B is the correct answer to our question. With that, we have completed all the 100 questions of the paper SSC CHSL 26 May 2022 Shift 2. Hope you were thorough with all the questions, and if you have any doubts or any confusions, then you can visit our website www.examsnet.com, or you can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Students, keep learning, keep scoring high. All the best for your exams. Bye.